everyone, welcome to the review. Here's my review for the movie The Shallows. Yes, The Shallows came out last weekend, and I didn't get to see it, but I just finally got to see it now, and yeah, this is a movie that I thought would be a complete piece of shit. Honestly, when you all saw the trailers for The Shallows, did that really look like a good movie? No, it looked like a stupid movie, because honestly, there's not a lot of good shark movies out there. We got Jaws, and we got Open Water, if you count that. That's about it. There is not a lot of good shark movies out there, so who the hell was looking forward to a movie starring Blake Lively versus a shark? Yes, a shark movie starring Blake Lively. I don't think anyone was looking forward to that, and so I really did not want to see this movie at all, but then I saw this movie was getting some critical praise, so I'm like, is it really that good? Like, is it one of these movies that looked stupid but ends up being pretty awesome? So I finally got to check this movie out, and honestly, I'm actually with the critics. This movie is kind of fun and pretty entertaining to watch. Is it awesome? Not really, but it's entertaining, and I'm actually glad I saw this movie. The story of this movie is very basic, very simple. It's basically about a girl going to Mexico, going to a Mexican beach. She goes surfing, and then a shark attacks her, and basically she's stuck on a rock and trying to get herself back to shore. Well, a shark is circling her and basically trying to kill her. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of the story. It's like a survival movie. It's a very short movie. It's like an 80-minute movie about Blake Lively trying to survive against a CGI shark. And honestly, to be honest, the CGI shark actually looked pretty good. I thought when you CG a shark, it looked so stupid and ridiculous. But honestly, the shark looked pretty cool. It was pretty cool. It was no like Sharknado shark. It was actually a pretty creepy looking shark. And there was some moments, a lot of moments actually, in this movie that was really cringeworthy, very tension-filled, and kind of gross and stuff. And there's some scenes I was like, ooh my god. And there's some scenes that are very tension-filled, and you feel like you're very uneased watching this movie because you don't want this character to be killed by this shark, because honestly, Blake Lively gives a good performance, and she is a very interesting character, and you are rooting for her because she's a likable and interesting character, and she's portrayed by a good actress, apparently, because I've never been the biggest fan of Blake Lively. I liked her in The Town. That's about it. But she was very good in this movie. I actually liked her performance in this movie, and I enjoyed her character, and yeah, it was very lean, gritty, and very well crafted, this film. This movie is directed by a director who's a mixed bag for me, because he's done some great movies like that unofficial Liam Neeson trilogy, like Unknown, Run All Night, and Nonstop. I like all those movies. Orphan, that's an okay movie too. But he also did movies like Gold 2 and House of Wax 2005. I hate that movie. It's one of the worst horror movies ever. So he's a mixed bag for me, this director, but I think this is one of his best movies. It's not saying much because this movie isn't amazing or anything, but none of his movies are amazing, but this was a fun, enjoyable movie, and I am glad I saw this movie, especially in theaters, because it looks pretty good on the big screen, and it makes the movie more tension-filled and scary and stuff. Okay, this movie isn't scary. Not in the slightest bit. It is no Jaws. Jaws is a scary shark movie, but this movie is very thrilling at times and very entertaining, especially if you want to see a good shark movie, because, to be honest, there hasn't been a good shark movie in a very long time, and this one was pretty darn good. I liked Blake Lively's performance. She was very good in this movie. There was some very good direction in this movie. It was very well crafted, very lean, gritty, and very well executed. There were some very cheesy moments in this movie, though. The one cheesy moment is how she kills the shark. I'm not going to spoil how she does it, but it was kind of silly. I forgave the movie, but it was pretty silly. And there are some moments with some slow motion of Blake Lively running down the beach like it's fucking Baywatch or something. And then there's some surfing scenes that's all slow motion and stuff. It was like fucking Blue Crush. I'm like, so there's some moments in this movie that feel like Jaws in friggin' open water, but then there's other moments in this movie that feel like Blue Crush and Baywatch, so yeah, that's kind of weird, and those scenes are very, very few. There's not many scenes. Those scenes, like, last literally a couple seconds, so that wasn't a huge problem, but when they show those scenes on screen, you roll your eyes, you're like, oh my god, that is so fucking stupid. But other than that, this movie was good. It was short, it was to the point, it was subtle, and again, it was very tension-filled. Blake Lively was good, the CG shark was good, the bird sidekick was good. Yeah, there's not many actors in this movie, they barely say anything, but yeah, the performance by Blake Lively was good, it was very well directed, very well crafted, and it was very tension-filled. I was very, like, on the edge of my seat watching this movie. It was a thrilling movie. Not scary. It's not a movie you have to definitely go run out and check, but if you want to go see a pretty cool shark movie, I definitely recommend The Shallows. It's a very entertaining movie. So yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give the movie The Shallows a 7 out of 10. So yeah, it's nothing amazing. Trust me, it's nothing amazing, but I would recommend it. So yeah, that was my review for the movie The Shallows. So yeah, in the comment section below, please tell me what is your favorite shark movie. Mine is Jaws, obviously, but what is your favorite? Comment below, let me know. And as always, your latest video, please like, subscribe to this channel, and join the dark side.